هذا السيزوم.
Closures after the event has finished. First of all, we'll start our event with the name of Allah. Aisha Quram from Prep Tulip will do the recitation of the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد صدق الله العظيم.
The principal of LGS Paragon. We are privileged to have you here with us today and we hope you enjoy the athletic mode of our very own preschoolers. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now start the preschool march past on a live drums. From left to right, our drummers are Hassan Shakir from Prep Lily, Harris, Zain Khuram from Prep Rose, Arham Harris from Prep Tulip, and Fahad Tanveer from Prep Iris. Please give them a huge round of applause for appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, this year LGS Paragon Preschool has dedicated this event to children in Thar Desert, keeping in mind the dire situation, extremity of weather, scarcity of food, unsafe drinking water, and lack of access to basic health facilities. Our children tend to raise awareness and stand hand in hand with them in this tough time. As you will see, each class is carrying their class banner with their slogans. These young future leaders are depicting peace and harmony in the world. As they make their way on the field, please encourage them with a marching confidently and elegantly through the sports ground. Followed by Petros, led by Miss Kulsum and Miss Aska. Sadia Hassan. Next in the march past is my very own nursery tulip led by Miss Summer and Miss Bushra. As you can see from the class banner, Nursery Iris is marching their way on the sports ground led by Miss Sadia Zakir and Miss Anam. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the youngest walk of our school, the playgroups. Give them an extraordinary huge round of applause because that's just the start of an amazing journey here at LGS Marathon. Tiny steps of playgroup Delhi are marching their way on the sports ground. Miss Zuzaira and Miss Shaki are their teachers. Next, we have playgroup rows marching elegantly and confidently with their teachers, Miss Usman Khan and Miss Mavra.
Harim! Harim!
And lastly, we have playgroup Tulip on the sports field led by Miss Aisha Ashraf and Miss Zara. As we have mentioned, Sara. On the certificates we have Miss Munisa. I would like to mention our judges for today. Let's see. Well, they are the playgroups, and our first playgroup class is playgroup Lily. Their race will be very helpful for our parents sitting here. They can go shopping. Their race is called the Shop and Run race.
Sounds exciting.
Racing track is being prepared for the first sort of playgroup Lily, who's all set to the starting line, all eyes on the finishing line, waiting for the signal by Miss Sashi. And we've got it. 1, 2, 3, go!
Basketball.
We are running towards the last stage. They're collecting the toys.
Shopping, let's go.
Thoughtful shopping is going on.
Let's go shopping, let's go.
They're making their way towards the finishing line as fast as they can.
Share them with others, we all become
And yes, he
friends.
finally made his way to the finishing line. The racing track is being prepared for the next launch of nursery. All set to the starting line. They've taken their position. They're waiting for the racing track to be set up.
Let's go shopping, let's go. Let's go shopping, let's go. Let's go
The
shopping.
next lot is all ready. Are you ready, Miss Afshin? 1, 2, 3, go! The children are running towards the colorful basket, and they are now doing the shopping without money. How exciting! And now they're running towards the finishing line. Remarkable race, children.
Buy some books. The stories are funny, we can't stop laughing. Let's go shopping, let's go. Let's go shopping, let's
Next launch
go.
of playgroup Lily is all
Shine
set.
toys or buy a
We're waiting for the
basketball.
signal by Miss
Play our
Sashi.
yard, we have so much fun. Let's go shopping, let's go. Let's go shopping, let's go. Shopping at candy
Set
store,
up
buy some
for the next lot to race.
with others, we
The
all
next lot is all ready. 1, 2, 3, go!
The children are running towards the baskets, very excited to shop for themselves, all by on their
go
own.
shopping,
all on
let's
their
go.
own. And now they're running towards the second basket. They want to do some more shopping and making their way towards the finishing line as fast as they can.
Stories are funny, we can't
Well done,
stop
children. You all are
laughing.
well
Let's go
pleased to
shopping,
take
let's
your
go.
certificates.
In preschool, everyone is a winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want more encouragement, more motivation. Our children have been working very hard for this. This is the youngest lot. Please encourage them.
Let's go shopping, let's go. Shopping at candy
Next
store,
lot is all ready.
share them with
Yes, Miss Afshin. 1, 2, 3, go! The children are running towards their basket, and now they are going to do the shopping, putting the items in their bags, and they are running towards the finishing line. Remarkable children.
let's go. Let's go shopping, let's go.
And yes, finally, he's making his way to the next launch, shopping for himself. Come on, Edmund. Your shopping is done. Run towards the finishing line. Okay, so with this, we come to the end of the race by playgroup Lily. Next on the racing track is playgroup Rose. Children of playgroup Lily, it was a remarkable race. Please collect your certificates and talk back to your enclosures. Next on the racing track is playgroup Rose, all set for their race. Paul threw the ball in the pipe race. They've taken their position on the starting line.
Can you explain the race, Miss Afshin? Kaina?
Yeah, sure. As we play the racing track, we can see pipes and baskets being placed. And now we have to wait. What are the children going to do with the baskets in the pipe? The racing track is being set up. Ladies and gentlemen, here once again, I would like to remind you that kindly remain seated during the event. You may only collect your children from the enclosure after the event has finished.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
And the racing track is all set for the first launch.
Let's play with the balls together. Let's hit the tennis ball over the net, over the net.
Okay, so we got the signal. 1, 2, 3, go!
Over the
Off you go, towards the basket.
the balls together.
The children are throwing the balls to the right, to the other basket, and running towards the finishing line as fast as they can. Well done, children.
done.
The next lot is all set. The next lot is all set to do their race.
Built to the nerve, Travis and Spud,
Waiting for the
playing
signal.
together like good friends.
1, 2, 3, go! Off they go towards the colorful boxes. They're rushing.
extreme. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome our preschoolers who are cycling their way to the field, making their way as fast as they can. This is just the beginning of the segment. They're doing a great job. Please cheer for them as loud as you can. They need your motivation.
What an amazing entry by a young gymnast coming on the cycle. Look at the focus.
Great effort has been put up by these children. Please keep cheering for them. They're making their way to the ground, cycling and making their way. Well done, children. You're doing a great job. The other gymnasts are lining up, taking positions. I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. They have been practicing very hard, and finally they have taken their positions all lined up for the next move. Waiting for the signal, they're putting up their seats, and these are the warm-up exercises. They're warming up for the segment. Please keep cheering for them, ladies and gentlemen. At the sound of the whistle, here we have the push-ups. Well done, you're doing a great job. A great demonstration of confidence, discipline, and precision. Now we have the next segment ready. This seems to be very interesting. At the sound of the whistle, our children line up at their positions, and one after the other, we have a young gymnast through the hula hoop doing a front roll and taking their position once again through the hula hoop and a front roll. Good job, children, ladies and gentlemen. Please keep cheering for them as please effortlessly. And with that, we have the last children with the front roll, and the next display is ready. At the sound of the whistle, we have the children on the mattress lining up. Let's see what do they have. Here they are, lying flat, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the fish formation. Please keep cheering. Back at please. And on their backs they are, and here we have the leg raises performed by a young gymnast, and this is the bridge formation, ladies and gentlemen. Please cheer as loud as you can. What a remarkable and jaw-dropping performance that was.
We have the second guards of the gymnasts taking their positions full of enthusiasm to show their move.
Now it's just who wants it.
Again lining up.
It's just like that.
On their back, here we are. These are the fish formation. Back at ease.
Vision, can't you see? I'm on the move.
They go on their backs.
Stand up.
And these are the leg raises by a young gymnast. And next we have, at the sound of the whistle, the bridge formation. Well done, children. You're doing a great job.
For the champion.
Back at their positions they are, and I'm excited to see what do they have next. What is the next display? At the sound of the whistle, they will be taking their positions.
Ladies and gentlemen, our young gymnasts are now going to perform the grand finale. You're very eager to see this.
They have been working very hard
And when I
to put
fall
up this display.
down,
Please keep cheering for them as loud as you can.
pick myself back up. And when
At the sound of the whistle, we have a young gymnast doing the super cartwheeling, the straddle split, and two pyramids standing tall, and a fish formation all going on at the same time. What a jaw-dropping, spectacular performance that was. We are proud of you, children. Thank you so much, Ms. Upteen and Ms. Sadia. Please give them a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They've done a great job.
Amazing segment. I'm thrilled to see so much of talent in preschool.
stand up, stand up.
Absolutely, it's an outcome of sheer hard work and lots of practice. Putting his web back together, a responsible spider he is, and finally he made it to the finishing line.
When this comes to the end of the race, like prep day, next on the racing track is prep rows. They've taken their position on the start. You can see some numbers being placed on the field. And some cards.
I like them moving, moving. I like them moving, moving. I like them
Judges,
moving,
keep on
moving.
your
We
seats.
like them moving. I like them
We would like to remind the audience that you will remain seated during the event. You may only collect your children from their enclosures after the event has excited to make their way to the finishing line. Ladies and gentlemen, keep motivating your children. Cheer as loud as you can for them. It's sports day after all. leave us speechless every time. So much talent in our preschool, such young children, full of talent they are.
So are we ready, Miss Ashleen? You've got the signal. 1, 2, 3, go!
Off go the children, making their way to the mat, and here we have the push-ups by the young children, making their way to the benches. On top of them, down they go as they make their way to the finishing line as fast as they can. A great start, great, I must say, preschoolers, you're doing a great job. 1, 2, 3, go!
Off go the children towards the mat, doing the push-ups effortlessly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 push-ups. And now they're making their way towards the
Abusada. Essa que é a profissão das minas
सारा कुछ समझा के अब मैं थकीनत से बात करती हूँ। कहती हूँ, हाँ, कि मैं थकीनत में बात करती हूँ। अच्छा, मुझे कहाँ से मारा? मैंने कहा उसके मैंने बोले वो भी अच्छा, हम जी ना फोन तो करते हैं।
Frat Tulip will do the recitation of the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah. Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest is Sir Salman, the principal of LGS Paragon. We are privileged to have you here with us today, and we hope you enjoy the athletic mode of our very own preschoolers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now start the preschool march past on a live drums. From left to right, our drummers are Hassan Shakir from Prep Lily.
Essa que é a profissão das minas
Kick the ball, the entire world so I can leave.